Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and what an excellent trading day today. A lot of people are making money, so I'm happy to see that people are making money on options, swing trades, and everything is going back up. We have the China sector back up. We have electric vehicles going back up. Just to name a few, we have Apple up 2%, XPEV up 4%, Tesla up 4%, back up to 586. So I hope you guys were buying the dip on that Tesla there, and hopefully it dips down again so we can continue to buy Tesla. NEO up 2%, up to $34. I think that one can go a lot higher. And you definitely want to diversify in other countries like China, for example. NEO is a great one to diversify in. Alibaba, for example, is another great one. ChargePoint is up 2%, and they were up and then down. We also ran an option on ChargePoint earlier today, so that is up now. If you're on the close friends list, you saw the option on Apple we took out. So as you can see, I'm actually up 5% on my Apple position with over $3,300 in. And we also have that option that I was talking about. We're up 17%. At the peak today, we were up about 24% when I was signaling a sell. But I said that people who want to risk it a little bit more. So I'll give you guys actually a little peek inside my close friends list if you're not on it yet. And if you want more direction in your trading, here I said also that I took this option out to ride up the positive momentum, really looking for quick profits. So as soon as I hit 20% gain, I'll sell this one. So we always go in with a plan and an exit strategy of when I'm trying to get out of these stocks and in them too. So if you want alerts to see with options, we post once to twice a week. And with normal stocks, we post every single day. Now here you'll actually see if you took out the Apple call, you can consider taking profits now. This one's more risky, holding into tomorrow, but could also offer more reward. So remember, that's when we were up 24%. If you had a few of these contracts out, you can be up 24% on $1,000 and make a quick $240. So it really depends on your capital and how much you have of it when it comes to option trading and trading in general to see how much money that you're going to be making. Also, cryptocurrency was way up today. You know, Ethereum Classic was up 18%, Doge was up 15%, Litecoin was up 8%, Ethereum was up 10%. And we're seeing cryptocurrency being pretty volatile right now. You know, Doge still up 9%, Ethereum Classic still up 11%, and some of the other ones not nearly up as much as they were earlier today. Bitcoin, you know, was having a lot of positive momentum, almost up 7% on the day. So this video is going to be about diversifying into international stocks. And the first one on the list is going to be BABA. And the reason why I like to diversify in international stocks also because people are scared of like the dollar inflation against the dollar. And that's why you hear some people even get into cryptocurrency for inflation reasons. So if you're betting on other countries like China, for example, or Africa with a very small amount of your portfolio size, I try to keep it at probably around 10% international stocks. That gives you a good hedge against the U.S. If high inflation happens with the U.S. dollar, we have these other countries to back us up. And we can still use the stock market as our advantage and to our leverage to invest in these other countries. So we have BABA as our first one. You guys should all be pretty familiar with their business style, so we won't go too much in detail about them. You know, obviously they're the giants of e-commerce, and they're up 3% on the week, down 8% on the month, down 18% on the month. And remember, this is a giant company. So there has been a lot of tension with China, as you guys probably know, and Alibaba's coming off a big fine. Also, they were even a $300 stock at one point, and they have gotten beaten down around 30%, guys. Imagine if something like Amazon got beat down 30%. Would you guys be buying it? Or Shopify got beat down 30%? That's the question you kind of have to ask yourself. Now, here you'll actually see I have $600 in the stock, 2.8 shares. We're down 5%, so it's not that big of a deal. And I'm going to continue to load up, probably tripling my position size in the next couple weeks or couple months. The market cap is $580 billion, so it's an absolutely enormous company. Now, just if we read a few summaries, Alibaba has incredible business, massive, fast-growing, and profitable. Regulatory and competitive concerns led to a significant sell-off Despite short-term headwinds, the company's competitive advantages and growth opportunities remain intact. So that's good to hear. I find it difficult to believe that Alibaba is not undervalued simply because otherwise I would have to agree with an even more paradoxical conclusions. It seems that the active phase of the confrontation between Chinese regulator and Alibaba is over, which is good news. There is no reason to even predict that Alibaba's growth will start to slow down significantly in the next few years, which is amazing to hear. And it is probable that a future decline in the company's price will not happen. And it's highly probable that a future decline in the company's price in the next few years will not happen. So that's really all you want to hear when investing in a stock. Next up, we have NEO, which again is a good deal at the price point. It's at anything under $35. I think it's a great price point. It's one of my favorite ones on this list too. I think that if we're looking in the future and if we're talking about electric vehicles or EVs, they are going to be dominating the sector in China. And remember, China is responsible for a lot, if not majority, of the EVs in the world, right? So they have potential to be a very large company. And right now they are a $52 billion market cap. But for this company to 5x is not impossible, especially if you're talking about within the next 3 to 5 years, which would be amazing return over 5 years. Now, I know a lot of you guys love NEO, but make sure you bring your diamond hands to NEO because they are the one that you want to be holding for 2 to 3 to 5 years. You know, there's a lot of hype around them, so a lot of people only want to trade them for short term. And yeah, they might have potential in the short term to swing trade, but majority of the gains are going to be held in the future. So here we'll see the general public's attitude towards EVs have changed drastically since Tesla's debut in 2008. Global EV sales jumped 39% in 2020 with future growth expected. Aside from industry leader Tesla, NIO and Li are currently two of the hottest and fastest growing EV brands in China. NIO's innovative technology and developed infrastructure for EVs is expected to further its growth trajectory in the long run, while Li's quality over quantity strategy ensures profits sooner. So remember, Li is actually a great one that you guys might want to be looking into. Also, I've compared Li, NIO, and XPEV all against each other before, and we saw who was the best. And if you guys don't want to watch the full video, they're all really, really, really good, actually. Li and NIO are, no, excuse me, Li and XPEV are just a little bit newer. NIO's a little bit more developed, and then Tesla's obviously the furthest along. Almost like comparing like a kindergartner to a middle schooler, which would be NIO, to a high schooler, which would be Tesla. And then the last paragraph, you'll see, in addition to the global chips supply shortage, the Holding Foreign Company Accountable Act is another pressing challenge that subjects the two companies to risk of being delisted. Remember, delisting would be horrible happen. I don't think it'll ever happen. That's just a lot of FUD that's put around these kind of stocks, especially the China and international stocks. So I really wouldn't worry about any companies like NIO or Alibaba getting delisted, at least in the next 5 years. And the last international stock that we're going to be talking about is JMIA. And guys, don't get me wrong, there's a million great international stocks. So if you guys want me to do a part 2 of this video, comment below and let me know. Because if I put them all in this video, it would have been like 30 minutes or an hour long, you know. So let me know if you do want to see a part 2 or even a part 3 even in the future. So what we see is Jumia Technologies up on the screen. And this one is an African stock. One of the biggest continents in the world and one of the most fast growing continents in the world when it comes to technology, because remember, a lot of their stuff, guys, they're using is outdated, or they don't even have technology over in Africa in a lot of parts. So a lot of these places are getting updated and brought into the current day and age and getting their technology updated and moving to cell phones and computers, starting to order stuff online over there in Africa. So if you believe in that business model, which, you know, is a booming industry, especially in the next 5 to 10 years, this can even be like a 10-year stock. As long as they keep up what they're doing, Jumia could be a huge Amazon-like stock. Right now, their market cap is only $2.3 billion, which is extremely low, you know, considering their market cap was even almost triple at one point. Also been beating earnings, but you can see that they're not a profitable company yet. So here you'll actually see the stock has been very volatile, rising 15-fold from the pandemic lows, but shares are now off nearly 50% from those highs, reflecting mixed financial and general pressure on tech. For Q1, it's key to watch continued impact from the business mix shift and efficiency measures with a focus on marketplace revenue, profitability, and Jumia Pay platform penetration. We believe Jumia can reach a market cap of at least 10 billion within the next 2 to 3 years. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, me hopping on here and telling you guys my thoughts about the stock market as a whole, and then diving deep on my 3 favorite international stocks. So let me know if you guys want me to do a part 2. I hope everyone else continued success in the stock market. If you want to be a master at the stock market and get to the next level, shoot me a DM on Instagram and I'll be more than happy to help you out and send you an application. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.